Shaq, while you were in the hospital, a hunt was declared on all cops. It's like all the criminals in the city suddenly went savage. They're cornering officers one by one, beating them to death. Our boys have started refusing to ride out on calls alone. When the situation is really bad, even two will refuse to go.
Impressive recovery, Mr. Boyd. I'm still not happy about how soon you're back to work. Well, not happy as your doctor. As a resident of Freeburg, I'm immensely grateful for it.
Really?
Just don't tell anyone, or they'll pull my license. You're not suffering from headaches. It says here that you are taking painkillers after a back injury. But the prescribed dose is enough to...
Dr. Krasinski, you trust me?
In what way, Mr. Boyd?
You think I'm an honest and reasonable man, Doctor?
Thanks to you, I'm not afraid to visit my patients at night. I think you are the most honest and reasonable person in the city, Mr. Boyd.
Great. You see, Dr. Krasinski, I'm an addict. Well, not a drug addict in the way you might imagine. I'm not some weak-willed junkie. Sometimes I stay clean so long that the tablets stay locked in the barn so long they go past the expiration date. But there are less pleasant stories, and I know you want me doing my job. So tomorrow I want you to come here and bring me some tablets. Lots of tablets. 10 bottles. No, better 15. Yeah, 15 bottles. The next 3 months are going to be extremely difficult, Doc. You'll bring the pills, Doctor?
Yes, Mr. Boyd. Yes.
What's going on, guys? ZombifiedGamer here, and welcome back to This Is the Police. Rumour: Kevin Paulson, next Freeburg police chief. Good luck with that one. Mayor Rogers supports Kevin Paulson as next police chief. I trust my family. That's because you're a nepotist. Kevin Paulson, preparing to take helm of FPD. He doesn't fucking deserve the helm of FPD. It's my place, not his. There's a new movie opening today starring my favourite actor. Can you let me off so I can go? No. Watch movies in your own time. Too tired. Sure. You can go home. And so can you. Oh god, I've got barely any cops. That's terrible. I'm fucked for this shift. I thought I had a lot more now, but apparently not. I have 4 officers for today's shift. Great. Well, at least my SWAT upgrade was improved. Ooh. Do I improve their efficiency or make them work 2 times a day rather than just the once? That's a tough choice. They seem to be pretty efficient at the minute, so I'll get them to work twice a day, I think. You know, just in case we have a big day with multiple robberies again. 2 teenagers were sitting on some steps and smoking. A black man approached and asked for a cigarette. Go ask somebody else, monkey, the adolescents responded. The man grew enraged, quickly pulled out a knife, and drove it into the chest of one of the teens. According to the other teenager, who managed to escape, he then took a cigarette, quietly sat down on the steps and started smoking. Okay. While I don't agree it was right for them to randomly call him a monkey for no reason, you shouldn't fucking stab them. Morris Queen heard from a neighbour apartment a panicked female voice cry out, "Help, I'm being raped." Then, according to him, all was quiet for a few seconds. Then they heard something about laundry detergent and bleach, and then some music started playing. That sounds like a false alarm. Chief, what are you crazy? I'm not going out there alone. Oh yeah, because police are getting murdered, aren't they? So they're too afraid to go alone. I forgot about that. Well done. Now hurry back because we've got a new case for you to go on. When I say hurry, I mean fucking hurry up. Come on. It turns out Mr. Queen's neighbours had just bought a new TV and were watching some horror movies at full volume. Yeah, told you it'd be a false alarm. I can't do this one, because my officers aren't back and as soon as I press close it's going to disappear. Electrician Jason Pewitt was conducting a regular inspection at a transformer substation, and he found a dirty hairy bum who pounced on him like a wild bear. The homeless man bit him, severely ripping a piece of flesh from his hand. The electrician was stunned but managed to get away from the substation, leaving the suspect inside. Yep, so you can't do that one. Offender escaped, civilian killed. You shit. Two teenagers were laying in wait for paramedics to go for their usual coffee. Then they made off with the ambulance. We literally turned away for less than a minute. It's Cleanliness Day in Freeburg, which will be widely covered by the TV and media. 3 employees from all the city services, including police, should come out to help clean up. Tough shit. I don't have 3 officers to spare, so you can suck a dick. Well done. I'm slowly bringing up Percy's professionalism so that it'll actually be useful. About a dozen homeless people were sifting through a landfill for valuables and came across a case with a combination lock. While they were deciding on how to split the contents, the group began to fight. A few of them have knives. An eyewitness called the police and reports that some seem ready to fight to the death. Okay, I'm going to send everyone, barring one I think on this one. Do that. There you go. I can't send SWAT for some reason, but there you go. There wasn't really much point in keeping one behind, was there? Because they won't go out by themselves. Oh well. They did fine without her anyway. Now hurry back. You've got a streaker on the loose, by the looks of the name. Oh god, attempted carjacking first. Come on. There we go. A woman called in to complain about a car alarm. This fucking howling woke me up. I have to go to work tomorrow. I've looked out the window and saw a dark figure duck into the alley. I think someone was trying to steal a car. Exotic dancer Marisa Gomez complained about a strange man in a raincoat. One of our rooms can be seen from the street. It's so we can attract customers. Customers, not perverts. This isn't the first time we chased a guy away. He comes all the time, wearing a raincoat no matter the weather, and it seems like he's touching himself. That's what the raincoat's for, to help cover himself up.
311A in progress.
Well, the 311A can fuck off because I'm busy. I don't have any officers. Oh, we got a new frame for that. That's great. No new frames for that one. Not so great. A man standing outside the window, pressing his nose against the glass and touching himself under his coat. Join the guy, really? What the fuck? Yeah, fasten your pants and put your hands behind your head.
214 complete.
There you go. Jesus Christ.
113A.
Let's at least see what it was. The bouncer at a nightclub refused entrance to a few lowlifes, hinting that flip-flops and sweatpants would chase off women. The lowlifes got angry and decided they'd teach the bouncer some manners. A fight ensued. Well, it's kind of the bouncer's fault.
311A complete.
fuck's sake. No one's trying to steal cars, the vehicle's security system is too sensitive and reacts to even the slightest noise. That's fucking annoying. Thank God that day's ended. Because I actually have a decent amount of cops on my other shift, so...
Mr. Boyd, I'm going home. Do you need anything?
Oh, no, don't go. I need to talk to you. I won't keep you long. I just need to make one phone call and I'll be right out, okay?
Of course, Mr. Boyd.
Do you know what time it is?
I didn't mean, well, maybe I did. Guess I'm a son of a bitch.
Jack? Good Lord, Jack, I wanted to talk to you. Was wondering if you'd call. How do you feel?
I'm good, Mrs. Markham. Better than ever. The back pain is gone, the insomnia is gone, my hair is growing back, and my pathological indecisiveness seems to have run off somewhere.
Jack, if you think I had anything to do with that...
I'll waste no more time trying to think, Mrs. Markham. Every second counts. There's a lot to do. And one of those things is finding Laura.
Jack, your tone is scaring me.
Good. Turns out I have a knack for that. Scaring people. So, Mrs. Markham, I'm gonna look for my wife, and if you somehow get in my way, I'll send a special squad to your house. First they'll throw your dog in the fire, then they'll arrest you for prostitution.
Jesus.
What? What the he... Prostitution?
Sometimes it's necessary to invent charges. It's not like I can arrest you for being an unbearable bitch.
Fucking hell, man.
Emma, I need a detective.
Oh, of course, Mr. Boyd. What shift?
No, not one of ours. A private detective.
Oh.
I know that when your father stole your mother's jewelry and left her, you hired a private investigator. You didn't go to the police.
You know, Mr. Boyd, it was a family problem, and we felt that it would...
I understand perfectly, Emma. You don't need to explain anything. I'm in a similar situation. As you might have heard, my wife left the house. She's missing, you could say.
I'm not sure what you're...
I know you've heard all about it. I want her found, but I don't want the department involved. Same reason you didn't. So I decided to hire your private detective. Think you can arrange it?
Oh, of course, Mr. Boyd. I'll call him and arrange everything. And don't worry, he'll keep it a secret.
Fine. What do you need from me?
Well, just gather all the information that might be useful and put it in an envelope, bring it to me, and I'll take it to him.
Good. Okay, take the day off tomorrow and get a good night's sleep. The day after tomorrow, I'll have that envelope for you.
I don't like this new version of Jack. Rogers is responsible for Freeburg PD breakdown. Mayor Rogers is displeased with the police department. Mayor Rogers, I will bring order to the police station. You keep saying that, but nothing's changed. Too tired, yeah, sure, fuck off. My friend just crashed into someone's car at an intersection and she's in a terrible panic, can I go help her out? Fine. Too tired, I can barely walk straight. You've been boozing. So, yeah, you can go home, and then never come back. Same with you. The court is deciding the custody case of my children today. They're crying and afraid that they won't be allowed to live with me. I have to get to the hearing. Can you give me the day off? Sure, but come tomorrow. Too tired. Nah, I don't care. I don't care. And I don't care. We good? Let's go. back in business. For several years we've constantly been pestered by the LGB organisation with its constant whining about gay rights. Recently things have been relatively quiet, but last week 3 high school teachers were fired under laws banning the promotion of homosexuality among adolescents. These teachers spread LGB brochures among our school children teaching them tolerance. We dismissed them fairly, and according to the law, but activists are gathered outside the school, rioting in protest. The children aren't there to learn about men kissing and the rest of their circus. The participants need to be taught a lesson, so they'll think twice next time they climb out of their holes. What the fuck is wrong with you? I thought I got a raise in my salary, why is it still 600? A few 150 gays and lesbians have gathered at the school demanding to talk with the administration. The headmaster refused to open a dialogue and locked himself in an office. You have to send 4 officers, SWAT and a paddy wagon. Fuck me. I send 4 shit officers, and then you can steal my SWAT and paddy wagon for now. And I can't afford any of the evidences. Wonderful. Jack, the teachers were actually fired according to local law. Barbaric as it is, however, the protesters have a right to assemble and express themselves as long as no one is in danger. I have a couple of ideas on how you can cover yourself if things go sideways. Evidence against the church, that's a good one. But since I can't afford them, I'm going to have to refuse it. I just won't go by force, not like the need to anyway. Ooh. Do I want to share with my staff? Yeah, sure. It's an extra 6 grand for me, whatever. Paula Paget said there is a second time a man called her from a phone and threatened her, saying he's going to feed lead to her whole family. I heard some men laughing in the background, talking about how they can't wait to finally try out their new machine guns on live targets, said Mrs. Paget. I'm quite a well-known political activist in Freeburg, so the threats could be related to my work. Yeah, but I doubt they're serious though. People make death threats all the time, doesn't mean they're actually going to do anything. Especially when it comes to politicians. Or public figures in general. No. We do not suppress it by force. Because I'll be fucked if I do. Plus they're not gonna kick the shit out of people anyway, so they're fine. Oh, balls. Fine, take all my officers. Let's just hope no one calls. As soon as I say that, 2 people call. Thanks. Schoolgirl Catherine Campos said that her friend Stacey Peng gave their teacher a greeting card decorated with a heart, and the teacher made an obscene joke and told her to come into his office after school. I pretended that I was leaving, but then I went back to listen at the door. The frightened girl continued. First they were talking quietly, but then there was a commotion and screaming and crying. Please don't be a false alarm, because I've now just risked this one. So, hopefully this will be a false alarm instead. Russell Stifer is enraged at the presence of prostitutes along the road on the outskirts of the city. Apparently there are a dozen prostitutes lined up and they're practically throwing themselves at passing vehicles. Some are exposing their breasts and asses in an attempt to attract customers. Get over here right away and deal with this shamelessness. I won't be able to do it like this, will I? No, because he wants his boyfriend to come with him. So, I'm gonna have to wait. And hope no one's gonna come back in time. Oh well, I guess the prostitutes are just gonna have to continue doing what they're doing. Ooh, automatic weapons. Sell them. I'm just gonna keep selling things now, because nothing bad seems to be happening. As long as I split the money.
Officer on scene.
Through the glass doors you can see the male figure trying to climb on top of the struggling woman, who he's thrown onto a couch. The schoolgirl is crying loudly. Can we kick the door in? There we go. Because you're not going to politely fucking knock, are you? When he's trying to rape someone. And you're not going to run off to go get the principal. You're the fucking authority there. A hysterical young person called in shouting, "Good God, the prophecy has come to pass. Dozens of zombies are roaming the park, just like from the movies. Oh my God, vampires. Freeburg is doomed. Send in the National Guard." So, am I going to arrest the crazy person? I'm guessing I am. There is no zombie army walking the streets just yet, pal. The man was frightened by a horror film festival. So he wasn't going to arrest the crazy person. I should have just ignored it. Okay. Miss Casmi complains that her neighbours are arguing very intensely. They're a young, hot-headed couple, and it sounds like they're about to come to blows. A woman says that she was out for an evening jog and then she noticed a black guy in a hood following behind her. I was able to get away from him, but I'm afraid this bastard is still lurking in the park waiting for one of the other girls. Or maybe he was just walking home. Did that thought ever cross your mind? Jack, you swore on oath to serve the city. I don't give a shit. Fuck off. I don't care about your bigotry ways. Suck a dick. No one was quarrelling. The man was working out to a loud TV. The woman was making a salad, cut her finger rather badly, and was running to a neighbour to call an ambulance. Her husband was only trying to stop the bleeding with a towel. I don't think you'd need an ambulance for a cut finger. That seems a bit excessive. Hurry, there's some guys here who caught a transvestite and decided they'd work him over. They stripped off the guy's tights, and they're acting like they're going to lynch him with them. They say they're going to hang him over the bar. Okay, I'm gonna need some better officers for that. Can we wait a second? Please hurry. There we go. Let's send the paddy wagon as well. That's better, now we're starting to get frames. Because people aren't too fucking tired. The man in question is a medical student who also runs at night. Okay. I'm guessing that was the black guy. So it's like I said, he wasn't actually endangering anyone. He's just doing his own thing.
I was trying to raise 10-1, Sergeant Softball.
Come on, last case of the day. Let's see. Very nice. I should have put some more people on to work for the next shift, shouldn't I? Balls. Well, I'm going to leave this episode here. Leave a like if you enjoyed watching. Don't forget to subscribe and goodbye.
You ain't scared. Yeah. that go bump in the night? Me. I got a zombie army, and you can't harm me. Yeah, hoodoo, bitch. Drink blood like a vampire without warning. Hoodoo, bitch. Stand up. Hide your kids, grab your wife, better get out of sight. Hoodoo, bitch. Let's go.